Hello my friends, my Simple Abundance peeps. Welcome back to my channel. This is our Simple Abundance year with Sarah Ban Breathnach's book, Simple Abundance. We're going through her 2019 edition. I am going to be referencing her past edition, Simple Abundance, A Day Book of Comfort and Joy, as well on today's video, because we are now in the month of April. We made it through March, even though it seemed like that was the month that was lasting forever, right? But we're going to be talking today about her Joyful Simplicities that she maps out at the end of each month. And once again, she has deleted some of the ones from the old book. And I just wanted to give a nod to some of those ones that are not in the new book. Also, before I say anything else, look at my grass. Only a couple of days and it's already really sprouted. And you can see grass behind me too. I'm out in my backyard today. It's so nice with the sun coming down. Every day I'm trying to get out in nature somehow. And this just feels really great. I don't know how the video is coming out with the sun right on my face, but it feels great. And the birds are singing. They want to come down and eat at the feeders that I'm right near, so they might be talking. I hope that you're mapping out your month ahead of time. Like, as we're going through this, think about some things that you can put into your planner or your journal that you can plan ahead for April. That's why I'm doing these at the beginning of each month, to sort of pre-pave the month with some ideas. This is the new book I'm reading out of. She talks to us about getting a copy of Diane Ackerman's book, Natural History of the Senses. And that's because this month there are a lot of entries about the senses themselves. I remember really liking this month because we'll be talking about scents that you smell in your house and music that you hear in the background. We already talked a little bit when we said comfort clothes and how that feels on your skin. So we are going to be exploring the senses. She tells us April is a wonderful month for all kinds of walks, whether in warm spring showers or balmy sunshine. The scent of the earth reawakening and the sight of Mother Nature's beauty, this beautiful display of color, will rouse and remind you how wonderful it is to simply be alive. That's a great reminder right now. I have been trying to get out every day that I can, to be outside and also to take a walk if I'm able, if the weather is accommodating. There's a couple here that we can't really easily do right now, like go to a fabric store for a creative excursion and just browse through the upholstery remnants and fabrics and visualize possibilities and look through the patterns and things like that. If you have a sewing machine right now, you could be having a lot of fun with some special projects. This one I will probably do a video on. I've already prepared for it and I knew it was coming. You're going to be sorting through your lingerie drawer, discarding old things like bras and panties, and rewarding yourself with some new things. It's a great reminder. And in preparation, I did already prepare to do this, and I got rid of a whole lot of stuff already. Go through your makeup drawer. I didn't realize that this was coming up also, but it's totally time to do this as well, to go through old makeup that's really just dried out. And then also consider new colors, especially with the new season upon us. And then these are things that you could be actually doing on YouTube right now, watching videos about learning how to put makeup on in a pleasing way, learning about different types of tinted moisturizers. If you are able to right now, to go to a cosmetic counter and have somebody give you sort of a makeover and see what colors and things are most pleasing to your complexion. Collect rainwater to wash your hair with. I am going to be doing a video on that. I won't be coming to you from the shower, I promise, but that's fun. Definitely consider that one. Find a refreshing new scent for spring. And she suggests things like rosewater, lilac, lily of the valley, but everybody's tastes in scents are different. I personally am not a big floral scent fan. But it's a good idea with the new season to think about a new scent. We also really can't do a lot of this weekend roaming that she talks about right now. I suppose you could still be going out for drives, but she mentions trying to find vintage stores and estate sales. So that will have to be put on hold for a little bit. I like this one too. When it showers, curl up under a blanket in the afternoon and listen to the raindrops on the roof. Keep a packet of special food in the freezer so that you can just enjoy that on the rainy days. Could be hot tea or hot chocolate or something too, whatever makes you feel cozy. Bake a batch of hot cross buns. I did that actually a couple years ago when I was going through the book. And then she asks, do you have a pretty umbrella and rain boots? Why not? I do have a pretty umbrella, but I don't have rain boots, and I've seen them before. They sort of seem like a frivolous thing, but they are super cute. I bet I could pull them off. So back to the old book, there are a couple that she removed. Whoa, actually today is April 1st. It is April Fool's Day. She says, remind yourself what it's like to have fun on April Fool's Day. Surprise your loved ones and co-workers with whimsy. Not practical jokes that embarrass, instead comical, absurd, and amusing surprises. Like, I've seen people, you know, just wear different earrings and fun little things like that. And you know, this is a cute little April Fool's thing. I was hosting a little dinner party a few years ago, and the daughter of a friend of mine came over and had a pan that looked like it had brownies in it, and it was covered in foil and stuff, and she said, here, I brought brownies. And then I pulled off the top, and it just was brown E's, like the letter E, that were cut out with construction paper. And that's a cute little April Fool's thing. She says something about visiting a hat store and trying on a variety of hats. We can't comfortably do that right now out and about, but perhaps in your closet you could play around with some hats. And just like with the fabric store, she says visit a large record store for half an hour and simply browse and listen to things that you can. And then she also says spend a few hours in silence. I think that's a good idea too. But as far as going back to the talk about the senses, I'm surprised she actually removed that one, because I do think the sense of sound is really important. One thing that I started doing, I didn't go to a record store, but I have this huge collection of music, lots of CDs and stuff, and so what I started doing was taking some of my favorite ones and putting them in the car and making a concerted effort to really listen to my favorite ones, because we've kind of gotten away from that, right, with the digital era, and then maybe we are just listening to the radio. But there's something really special about listening to a whole album from start to finish, especially if it's one of your favorite ones and you know what song is next because you know it so well. So if you have the opportunity to do that and just music sitting around, I would encourage you to do that, since we can't really go to record stores right now. She does say to dye Easter eggs and hide them if you can. There's a lot of do-it-yourself things online right now about really neat ways that you can dye Easter eggs, like with tie-dye looking colors and everything. Let's see. And then there's the last one in this old book is about aromatherapy. And it's reminding me that the year that I went through the book with my Simple Abundance ladies in 2018, we did make special aromatherapy blends that year. And a friend of mine had all different essential oils, and we just picked them and we named our little blends. And so you can have fun with aromatherapy right now. That's another way to bring in the sense of smell. So let me know what you're up to, what you're excited about for April. I know it's not a typical April, and maybe if you normally have Easter plans, they might be different. Or if you're starting to putter around at garden centers this time of year, that might be put off for a bit. But I hope you're finding some joy, harmony, beauty, order, simplicity, and gratitude, even in these uncertain times right now. And I thank you for being here with me. I am feeling optimistic for whatever April brings. I don't know what to expect, but no matter what, you can count on that I will be here with you, and I hope you'll be there with me as well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.